Hello. In this final video, we are now going to we've taken the information, we've taken the input, we've processed it by finding the volume, and now we're going to output it properly. Now, one of the things here is that the output is rather complicated. If you remember from if I run this one over here, this is a different one. This is the one I worked on earlier. I put 3 and I put 2 and I hit submit. We get a pretty complicated output here. So one of the strategies when managing outputs with text boxes is construct them as strings first. What I mean by that is we're not going to insert it right away. What we're going to do is we're going to create a temporary variable, and I'm going to call it output value, let's call it. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to write the text that I would want to display on the screen. And if you look here, you'll see that I have these new lines. We're going to use the escape code \n. So I'm going to say given \n. And now what I like to do when I do this is if I just press enter, I just come here and I press enter. Let's just actually do this. So given, and now I want a new line. And what we want to put is we want to say given radius. And now I want to input the radius. So there's a funny thing with the text boxes is that we can't use the common notation for output. We have a plus. What we need to do is for the output, we're going to convert the radius back to a string using that casting there. Height. Oh, and then we want a \n. Height. Okay. Now what I can do here actually is kind of helpful is if I just press enter here, and press enter there, I think it should work though. Unfortunately, Sublime Text doesn't seem to support this. All right, it's going to be a long line. So given radius that, \n, height that, \n, we are going to get, oh, and I want to put here units. We're going to get the volume is \n, no, not yet, units. Now I like to put a couple \n here, and you'll see why in a second. So let's just make sure this is correct. So given, new line, radius, and again, now we want to insert the radius value. So what I do is I take the radius value, convert it to a string, units, new line, height, take the height value, convert it to a string, units, new line, the volume is, take the volume, convert it to a string, units, new line, new line. All right, let's see if this works. I'm going to save this. I'm going to come into here. Let's clear this. Let's find that. There we go. 2, 3. Oh, so it didn't go. Well, the reason why it didn't go is because I wrote this big long text, but I didn't change this value here, output value, because I've constructed the string, which is output value, and then I put it in there. So file save. Go back into here. Oh, we got to kill that program to get control again. There it is. 2, 3, submit. Look at that. A couple little things. Let's add spaces after those units. Let's add a space there. And that should be units cubed, I believe. Units cubed. Add a space. Add a space. Add a space. Okay, let's give this another run. Oh, we got to close the one we had up. Quit. Bring this down. 2, 3, and there it is. Oh, I should spell cubed right. I'll fix that in a second. Notice though, if I keep hitting it, it kind of goes off the bottom. I'm not going to put a scroll bar in. That gets into a little bit of kind of the weeds that I'm not really too concerned about right now. But what I am going to do is I'm going to add a little line of code that's going to clear out this entire screen every time I hit submit. Okay, let's go do that. And that'll be a good kind of place to end. So let's fit that units cubed first. C-U-B-E-D. There we go. Okay, so what I can do now is before I print the out, I'm going to say out dot, and there's an instance method called delete. The way this works is I delete, and I'm going to say 1.0, and that means I want you to delete everything from the first line to the, that's how we say last line. So with text boxes, each line is numbered, and tk.end will give you the last line in the box. So if I save this, if I run this, oh, I have a nice error, so let's see if we can fix that error. It says, I put out, not output. All right, let's save this. Let's kill the program. There we go. So let's check. 2, 3, submit. And there we go. So I hope this helped. You could do a lot of different things. Oh, just to show the kind of idea, if I put 20, 30, forgot that, clears out the screen. There's still a lot you could do with this, so I recommend you play around. If you figure something out or you want to see some specific feature, let me know. Let's just wrap this up by sending this to GitHub. So we're going to say git add everything, git commit message, GUI output, git push, and now, just to confirm, if I come here, I refresh this page, there's the code for you. Good luck with everything.